Factorization by grouping. To get the most out of this video, please watch the video on factorization by HCF first. See description below. When factorizing by grouping, we are usually given four terms. First, we arrange the terms so that both the first two terms and the last two terms have factors in common. We then factorize both pairs of terms by HCF. For this to work, both pairs should return the same expression in brackets. For example, 2hm added to negative 2hn added to negative 3km added to 3kn. What is the HCF of 2hm and negative 2hn? It is 2h. What do I multiply 2h by to get 2hm? M. What do I multiply 2h by to get negative 2hn? Negative n. So m added to negative n. We have to get the same term in brackets both times. So we force it by writing it in first. M added to negative n. What do I multiply m by to get negative 3km? Negative 3k. We multiply negative 3k by negative n to make sure the answer is positive 3kn. It is. Now the expression is in the form of two terms with an HCF. Term 1, 2h multiplied by m minus n, and term 2, negative 3k multiplied by m minus n. The HCF of 2h m minus n and negative 3k m minus n is, you guessed it, m minus n. What do we multiply m minus n by to get 2h m minus n? 2h. And we add that to, what do we multiply m minus n by to get negative 3k m minus n? Negative 3k. And it's done. We have factorized the equation. Example 1. The HCF of 3pq and q is q. What do I multiply q by to get 3pq? I multiply that by 3p. What do I multiply q by to get q? Positive 1. Put the same thing in brackets. 3p plus 1. What do I multiply 3p by to get positive 6p? Positive 2. We confirm that positive 2 multiplied by positive 1 gives positive 2. It works out, so that's fine. We move on. What is the HCF of q by 3p plus 1 and 2 by 3p plus 1? It's 3p plus 1. What do I multiply 3p plus 1 by to get q by 3p plus 1? I multiply that by q. What do I multiply 3p plus 1 by to get 2 by 3p plus 1? I multiply it by positive 2. And that's the factorization. A second example, we have 6p minus 9ps plus 4q minus 6qs. What's the HCF of 6p and negative 9ps? The HCF is 3p. What do I multiply 3p by to get 6p? I multiply it by positive 2. What do I multiply 3p by to get negative 9ps? I multiply it by negative 3s. I keep the same thing in brackets, so I have 2 added to negative 3s. What do I multiply 2 by to get 4q? Positive 2q. I confirm that positive 2q multiplied by negative 3s gives negative 6qs. Negative 6qs, it does. So I move on to the next line. The HCF of both terms is 2 minus 3s. What do I multiply 2 added to negative 3s by to get 3p 2 minus 3s? I multiply it by 3p. And I multiply it by positive 2q. So there we have it, the factorization. A third example was the HCF of 3x and negative 6y. The HCF is 3. What do I multiply 3 by to get 3x? I multiply it by x. What do I multiply 3 by to get negative 6y? I multiply it by negative 2y. I put the same thing in brackets. X added to negative 2y. What do I multiply x by to get x squared? I multiply it by positive x. I confirm that positive x multiplied by negative 2y gives negative 2xy. That's so. So we move on to the next line. What's the HCF of 3 by x minus 2y and x by x minus 2y? X minus 2y. And I multiply by 3 to get 3 multiplied by x minus 2y, and I multiply by positive x to get positive x by x minus 2y. And that's the solution for this one. And a final example, 6ap plus 15a added to negative 4p added to negative 10. The HCF of 6ap and positive 15a is 3a. What do I multiply 3a by to get 6ap? I multiply it by 2p. What do I multiply 3a by to get 15a? I multiply it by 5 added to positive 5. Keep the same thing in brackets, so of 2p plus 5. What do I multiply 2p by to get negative 4p? I multiply by negative 2. I confirm that negative 2 multiplied by positive 5 is negative 10. It is so. So we move on to the last line. The HCF is 2p plus 5. And I multiply 2p plus 5 by 3a to get back the first term. And I multiply it by negative 2 to get the second term. And that's the answer to the fourth example. And that's it for this video. I am Mr. Dube. If you found this video helpful, if you appreciate what I'm trying to do on this channel, please like this video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Join me in the next video.